Alright, so the Albino Terror remodel is finally here, and this is what it looks like in game. It looks just as good as it does in the trailer. The model reminds me a lot of the V3 Albino Terror, which is I'm pretty sure what this was based off of, especially if you look at the tail and like the spikes on the side specifically, as well as the head. And this is what the idle animation looks like. It kind of just like sits there and nothing much is really happening, but it still looks really good. Okay, now let's check out the walk animation, which is very well made, and it's in sync with the speed too. Yeah, this looks pretty solid. This is about as good as animations get for walking. And the run animation looks like this. A lot of exaggeration on that tail back there for the run animation. Alright, now let's check out some of its attacks. So this is the normal attack. Oh, okay, so it does have the arm swipe. It goes both ways. So left arm, right arm swipe. Is there any bites though? Or is it just the arm swipes? Okay, there is a bite. So there's two different attack animations if we count the arms as one. The bite and the arm swipe. That arm swipe reminds me a lot of the V3 Albino Terror arm swipe. I think it was on the AoE actually. It did that. But yeah, this is a very powerful swipe. If you get hit by that arm, you're done. Dang, look at these claws though. You do not want to get hit by these. Alright, now let's check out the AoE animation. Okay, I did not expect that. We gotta see that again. So it does like an arm swipe combo, and there's like glowing streaks from the claws that follow it, and then it finishes you off with a bite, I think. Yeah, wow, those are some really good animations. I can't get enough of that. Look at this. Wow, okay, that is top tier animations right there. I really like the glowing streak effect with the claws. Adds a nice touch to the attack. And okay, that's part of the idle, I guess, which is pretty cool. Alright, now let's check out some of the roars. So this is the R roar. Okay, so even the roars are very reminiscent of the V3 Albino Terror, but obviously they changed it a little bit because I think the V3 roar was still from Jurassic World. Yeah, wow, you can definitely hear it. The animation fits it perfectly too. Okay, now let's check out the call. Okay, that was a pretty short call. Alright, one more time. Pretty solid. Okay, now let's hear the growl. Okay, wow, the animation is really nice. Like the jaw is right there, open pretty wide. I thought for sure we were gonna get something like the V4 Terror, where like it stomps and then it does the roar, but this is pretty good too. Alright, now let's check out the drink animation, which looks like this. Yeah, you can easily tell that it's drinking. Most dinos have a pretty similar eat and drink animation, but for Albino Terror here, you can tell that this is a drink animation. And it's pretty fast too. Alright, here is the eat animation. Okay, wow, this is probably the best eat animation in Roblox, maybe even ever in Roblox. I was gonna say ever in Dinosaur Simulator, but like look at the motion as it bites into the prey and how the rest of the body moves. So this is like top tier animations for sure. So yeah, overall I am very impressed with the Albino Terror remodel. Like this thing just looks really good. And the animations too, dude. The animations are probably some of the best I've ever seen in Dinosaur Simulator for like any dino or skin. Okay, so next up we have the Pitch Black Terror remodel, and this thing has actually not been leaked like ever before. I had no idea what this thing was going to look like until now, and it definitely has custom animations. As you can see, it's like twitching all the time, and the model looks a lot different. You can tell by these spikes on the head and on the rest of the body, and how from this angle it's all purple, but from this angle it's all black. There are some pretty interesting animations that it goes through. I saw it before, but it's not doing it right now. I'm just gonna wait around to see if we can get it to activate. Okay, yeah, I don't know why it's not doing it, but before, when it first spawned, it did this really weird pose for some reason. Maybe it'll like show up sometime later down the video. But here is the walking animation, and I think it looks different from the normal albino terrors because you can tell the mouth sort of opens as it walks, which I really like how they gave Pitch Black Terror custom animations unlike before, and even like a custom model. I don't think Pitch Black Terror ever had a custom model. It's always just been a recolor until now. Alright, that was the walk animation. Now let's check out the sprint. Okay, yeah, very big difference with the sprint animation. Look how the mouth is opening and how the arms are waving as it runs. This is some really good animations right here for the run. Alright, now let's check out the roars. Okay, so it sounds like the sound for the roar is the same as normal albino terror, but I think the pose or the animation for the roar is a little different. Actually, maybe it is the same. It's hard to tell from here. Yeah, I think the roar animation might be the same, or at least similar. Okay, now let's check out the call. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure the call animation roar sound is the same. Yeah, let's hear it one more time. Okay, and I'm assuming the growl animation and sound is going to be the same. I don't know, is that the same? It's hard for me to tell because I just saw Albino Terror for the first time. I'm still not really used to the new animations and sounds. Okay, let's see that one last time. Alright, so now we got to check out the attack animations. I'm pretty sure the attack animations will be different. Alright, this is the normal attack animation. Okay, that was the bite. And this is the arm swing. Okay, so wait, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the attack animations are the same. Because these look pretty much the same to normal terrors. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, this is the idle animation I was talking about where it just like kind of glitches out like that. But it happens really rarely though. You don't really see it normally when it's idle. But yeah, this is, I think the attack animations, or at least the normal attack animations, are exactly the same. Now let's check out the AoE. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the AoE is also the same. Yeah, the AoE is definitely the same. It even has like the claw streaks, but it's like a different color now. Yeah, it's like blue, I guess, to match the pitch black aesthetic. I guess that's understandable since the animation is already so good that it doesn't really need any new animations for attacks at least. Alright, now let's check out the eat and drink. I'm assuming this is probably going to be the same too. Is it the same? Maybe not, because like this one feels longer. The drink animation, it feels like, I don't know, we could like scroll back in the video and tell me if this drink animation looks the same as normal albinos, because I feel like it's a longer animation. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, now let's check out the eat animation. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty certain this is the same animation. It's a really good animation though, so you can't even blame them from reusing it. So yeah, that's about it for the Pitch Black Terror. Aside from the model and a couple of animations, it's mostly the same as normal Albino Terror, which isn't a bad thing at all because normal Albino looks really good already. Oh yeah, I don't think we checked the swim animation for normal Albino, but I don't see why Pitch Black Terror would have any different swim animations. This is what it looks like. It's pretty standard. It's just like the normal doggy paddle sort of thing, but it still looks pretty good. Very well animated. Alright, so one other skin I wanted to show is the Crimson Terror Albino skin, and this is what it looks like. The model is basically the same as normal Albino Terror, except for obviously it's a recolor, and you can tell that it has a few small details on the model, like the scar in between the eye and the scar on the neck, as well as the scar on its leg. And the coloration looks pretty good, especially like the bright red spikes on its back and the neck, as well as the orange eye. And I believe this thing has basically the same animations as normal Albino, including the same AoE and the same run animation. And the best part about this thing is that it's not going to be limited, so it is not associated with the Black Friday event. It costs 30,000 DNA right now, so it'll be more expensive once the event is over, but it'll be buyable forever, so you don't have to worry about missing your chance to get this skin. Alright, so here we have the Mecca alamitas skin, or the official name, which is the Metron Praenintus. So yeah, let's check out some of the animations. You can see in the idle animation, the gears on the arms move, and it kind of just sits there and moves. It's like, and the model is very detailed, especially the head. Like, look at the teeth, the face, and like the side of the neck, and like the crest and everything. And the tail looks a lot like normal alamitas's, which I appreciate, so you can still tell what dino this is supposed to be. Like the metal part here looks like feathers. Now let's check out some of the animations. So this is the walk animation, which I think looks pretty good. This is like perfectly in sync with the movement speed and everything. Very well done here. And I like how the arms move and how the wing blades sort of follow the movement. Now let's check out the run animation, which looks like this. This also looks to be pretty in sync with the speed. This is pretty different from normal alamitas's animations. Alright, now let's check out the flight animations. So this is the fly up animation. It looks just kind of like this. And when I press sprint, nothing really changes. It still flies up, except for I think the animation speeds up a little bit more. Maybe, it's hard to tell. Alright, now the normal flight animation, which looks like this. When I press sprint on the normal flight animation, there is a difference. It just starts to do this, which looks more like it's gliding than it's sprinting really fast in flight. But it still looks cool anyway. Alright, and now the paused flight animation, or the idle flight, where it stops like this. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, pretty good animations overall. And then here is the descend animation. The wings just stop flapping that much, and it kind of dives down. Nothing changes when I click sprint while it's descending, really. Alright, next let's check out the attack animations. So this is the normal attack, just kind of a bite. I think there's only one animation for this, at least it looks like there is, but maybe I'm wrong because I think the devs said there would be 2 animations. It just kind of looks like it's biting. Really, nothing much going on here. And the AoE looks like this. Kind of just moves its head a little bit. I wish the AoE animation was a little more creative, because I thought for sure I was going to use these wing blades as something. It's not bad, I guess. Let's see if there are any variations in the attack animations while it's flying. Okay, so this is when it stops flying, like in midair. Looks like the attack animation is about the same. It still just bites. Check the AoE. Yeah, that looks about the same too. Let's see one more time. Yeah. And when it's moving and flying at the same time, Yeah, it looks like the attack animations are the same. I guess they restricted the attack animations to the head only. If it used its arms in the AoE animation while it's flying, it wouldn't really work since it has to move its wings to fly. That's why they restricted it to its head. But it would have been nice if we got like different animations for when it's flying versus when it's on the ground. Alright, next let's check out some of the roars. This is going to be the R roar. Sounds like that. Let's hear it again. There's definitely a metallic ring to it, which I do like about the roar. Now let's check out the call. Okay, I like the call animation and sound a lot better than the roar. Let's hear it one more time. Pretty cool animation too. Alright, now let's check out the growl animation. Yeah, these custom sound effects are good. You can easily tell that this is supposed to be from a machine instead of a normal dino. Alright, and here is the drink animation. It looks pretty basic, I'd say. It kind of just dips its head down and then drinks. This is what it looks like. Not too complex, but it's pretty smooth. Okay, and here is the eat animation, which it looks kind of similar to the drink, I guess, but you can tell that there's definitely a difference. I will say though, this isn't as great as the albino terror eat animation. Let's check if it has any different swim animations. Okay, so it kind of just swims like how you'd expect it to. It does like the doggy paddle thing. Nothing really going on here. I thought there was a chance it might have this like cool swim thing with its like wings. I just thought maybe there was something else going on with the swim animations. So yeah, that's about it for the Mecca alamitas skin, or the Metron as it's officially called. And I have to say, this skin is going to be pretty hard to get for the Discord event. I was trying to get it today, but was unfortunately unable to. But there will always be more opportunities down the line to grab this skin. And it is also a carnivore only, unlike the normal alamitas, which is an omnivore. So it might not be the best for surviving, but it does look really, really cool. So there's that. And that's about it for this update as of right now. You can see the Megavore is still the normal model. We will be getting the Megavore tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But this update is pretty solid. We got the new Albino Terror remodel, new pitch model, a new Albino Terror skin, and this epic looking Mecca Metron alamitas. Hope you guys enjoyed the new video as well as the new models, and I'll see you guys in the next one.